right, guys. Welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, smash that like button, please, and share, subscribe. And if you're a avid member of the channel, keep on doing that great work by sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. So as you can see by the title, we are going to be smashing the first installment this week for the Reggae Boys Abroad, where in which we talk about all the performances from the Reggae Boys. All right. So before we get anywhere, let we bless up our brothers and sisters in the house. Sean Beast, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Then we have Chevron Peart already in the building. Massive respect. All right. And then we are gonna carry over the story from early on, where in which a few individuals got cut. So if persons watch that one and want to come in and voice their opinion on it today, right here, you can still do so. But we are gonna still start with what we normally do, which is our analysis on the performances, most of the Reggae Boys. All right, so as you can see here, we had some big winners, which we predicted these two teams getting the points. Them so Chelsea, Liverpool, that ended 0-0. We're gonna go through that due to the fact that we have a personnel that can represent Jamaica there. But just to go through it to show you that he's not on the listing non-tall. All right. Obviously, they have brought in a few personnels that they want to keep around, and he fell further down the patch. We're talking Omari Hutchinson. Definitely looks like he's either have to go back down to the Premier League 2 or straight on loan to a championship club or something, at least for the time. So hopefully we get some information on him soon so we know exactly what time it is. All right, so he's not on the listing non-tall. This one was a draw, 0-0. All right, so we kind of look at it as a point. Chelsea could have get something at Anfield, and they got a draw, 0-0. All right, so Madrid made his debut, looked okay. Obviously, they will need more time in order to improve. To be honest, yes. So that's just it there. So Hutchinson. He's on pending right now for the Reggae Boys because we don't see anything from him. We are going to try and keep up with the situation with him. All right. So yes, Bournemouth Forest, that one drew. We thought that Forest would have took it. All right. So good rinse to Bournemouth there to get an actual point out of that, because I thought they would have lost it. Then the shocker of the week would have been Leicester drawing 2-2 with Brighton, because we thought that Brighton would have steamrolled them. Brighton started off leading, and Leicester came back with two goals to bang in front, but they couldn't hold it together, and Brighton got the 2-2 draw in the end. So good, exciting game. Now we're going to start with Liam Bailey's team, because obviously it comes first in the actual listing. Yes. All right. So Lee and Bailey right there. They started off with their 4-4-2 system, just as what you're seeing here. Yes, we're gonna get into it. Big up yourself, Jason Guna, massive respect. Jamie Ricketts, big up, big up. Aston Villa, 7 games, 5 win, 1 lost, and a draw. Yes, they got a win again. All right, and we are gonna detail it. All right, yes, because it's a next tricky one. That's why you guys know that I'm always fighting with the Aston Villa fans, because oh my god, some of the times it's sad. I don't know. Oh, because Southampton today will be kicking themselves, because they will say that they scored a legitimate goal and it was not counted. What say you guys in that one? I thought they scored a legitimate goal and it was not counted, to be honest. All right, definitely, as what we said coming into this one, Aston Villa would have been the better team, and we are expecting them to win it. That's what we said in the preview. So we expected them to win it by a goal, in which they won it by a goal. But to be honest, I can't just cancel out the hard work of Southampton to get on the score sheet. But for some reason, it was cancelled. All right. So if you guys thought that was a foul, let me know. Or you think it was a legitimate goal, because I thought that was a soft one. And I heard Jason said the same thing. So maybe Jason is sharing the same sentiments as myself. So let me know, guys, what say you in the comment section. Is that a foul or not? All right. Yes, I think it was hard done by Southampton, but good attitude from Aston Villa today to make it to press consistent and cause as much problems, and the goal came in the end. And to be honest, based on play, like who had the lion's share of the ball and trying to get something out of the game consistently, I would have given it to Aston Villa. So I'm not being biased. I'm just trying to show you, if you watch the game, what you would take from it, to be honest. All right, John Powell, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Leon, baby, wasn't good. Average baller, facts. Oh my God. Nikai, McDonough, we are going to get to Leon Bailey and we are going to go to Michail Antonio, everyone. Nikai, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. That was a foul for me. Okay, Jamie says it's a foul, so he's saying that it's a foul. Soft, so foul. Okay, so we are getting two sides. One said it's a foul and one said it was soft. All right. All right. Well, tell you what. Aston Villa. Let me pull it up right here, so we can get the entire statistics on it. Aston Villa definitely look the more the team that wanted it more, and they got it in the end. And sometimes, just the attitude can always help, just the attitude. And I thought that the attitude from Aston Villa really helped them. As you can see here, 16 shots, 5 on target here, but 8 shots for Southampton, and 5 out of that went on target there. All right, yes. And as you can see here, your big chance, 1 of 1 missed, but you couldn't count the goal because they canceled it out completely. So they created 2 chances and they score 1. But it is what it is. And out of that 16, 1 big chance they created, Aston Villa. So that is kind of poor for you to get so much opportunities and still never create more big chances out of it. So we have to still give them a chance. You know why? Because they are moving with a new manager and they are getting results, and that's always the main thing. The results is always the main thing. So I'm still okay with that. All right. So Aston Villa, hope they can continue to win and get favor, just continue to get points. All right, and they will be okay. But their team itself, I am not 100% sold on them. But tell you what, if they keep on picking up points, that will be enough for me. All right, yes, and maybe from there, their attitude can look completely different. They can start take the against bigger team, coming forward a little bit more and not sitting too deep, so they can showcase more of their star players. But let's see still, because they are on 28 points after this win, so that's a good part. After 20 games played, as you can see, they're right behind Brentford, Chelsea, and Liverpool. But obviously, Brentford and Liverpool do have a game in hand, so maybe they will stretch away from them. And Crystal Palace 24 points behind them, so they are not far away from Crystal Palace at the same time. All right, yes, very very dangerous. Marcus, bless up yourself. To the bless up, big boss. All right. Advocate, no bad word in the house, all right? Big up yourself, Huntley Dixons. No bad word, no bad word, big boss. Please avoid the bad word, all right? Guys, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Let me just continue, all right? Our cook, bless up Imaxit families. Massive respect, man. Aston Villa fans, all right? Bailey score against the biggest team in the EPL. All right, all right. But advocate, we cannot reason like that, because every week it's a different week. So you can get the best player of the week, but you can't get it for the week when he scored against the best team every week. Advocate, that don't work. Right? Yes. But let me go to Bailey now. I thought that Bailey was okay. He keeps on trying to be consistent, so that is a big start. All right, so he had the first game when he missed the big chance, he looked good to me. I said he looked good, you get me. And he kept looking better and better, and I thought that this was one of his good games. Just the same, I still think it was a good game, because what I think most of you guys get caught up into, it's only when he scores or assists. Yeah, right. But that's why I judge him with you guys only of the goals and assists. But really and truly, that's not what I look for in games. You understand me? It's just you guys only want to look for that. So that's why I have to rate him off that when it comes on to you. But if I'm gonna look at the player, I think he was okay. Even better than I thought he was even better than the last game, to be honest. I think he keeps on trying, he keeps on getting more confidence. So he feels like he can go forward now and pick up dangerous areas. Before he was trying to not really go into the coach bad grace, like maybe Gerard's benching onto him just the same. So he was trying to go forward and stop at times and get himself in dangerous areas and then get picked off. But no, I saw him going forward a little bit more and not really worried about what's going on behind him. Like he gets that free license from the coach, said, okay, go out there and do what you have to do. So that's what I actually like. You get me? That's what I actually like from him. So you don't have the score. You don't have the score in my teams for me to say you have a good game, and that's what I need the Jamaican fans them to take away from the games. Them stop thinking that it's only goals. Make you have a good game, all right? Because I don't view it like that, and I think he actually had a good game. All right, 81 minutes played. Expected goals XG was 0.48, which is damn good. All right, one shot on target, two shots off target, one shot block. He attempted one dribble and that failed. Touches 35, and the accuracy in the touches was 16 of 23, which would have still considered as high. You know why? Because he's playing more of a striker role, so it's still good. Once you're over 50% and you're in anywhere of the striking zone and the free range zone, 50% is always okay. All right, because remember, you are the one trying to do something. So if you give the ball away, it's going to count as you lose the ball. So 70% is still okay there. And on the night, he had one key pass, attempted two cross, failed those two. Long pass, one of two. Ground duels, one of five. Aerial duels, one of three. Not the best stats there. And last position, 14 times out of 30, five. Still like his the attitude, all right, and was fouled one time, and on the defensive stat he did not have had anything, all right, but I still like what I saw from him. Just keep up the same attitude and I'm okay with it. The goals or assists will come, and then you can get the I scores, but you have to keep on, if you're staying forward, try keep on turning over the clock. Try keep on pushing back the centre backs them to make a team can advance. All right, and I thought that he did that better than previous times. All right, so let me know what you guys saw in the chat. All right. Um, All right. Big Crook says, when he gets a confidence back, he will score a lot of goals because he's getting into position. That's what I'm saying. Because he feels like maybe the coach gave him that license to say, oh, you can go forward, man, and someone will cover for you, because clearly you're one of the outlets. So he's gaining the respect from the coach, and the coach is gaining respect for him as well to give him more things on his plate. Yes, so let's see how he can take it forward. You get me? All right. Jamie said Bailey look okay. Yes, he look okay. Wanna love drag the player too much. Who is dragging the player? Advocate, what are you talking about? You get me? Um, Damian, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. This wasn't his best game, but it's far from his worst. I've seen Bailey played worse than this. So, advocate, why are you, where you hear me say anything like this? I've said this is one of his better games because it's much more team orientated. All right, so that's I don't know what is wrong with the advocate. I think you lost some screws today, bro. Because I've said the opposite of what you're typing. So I don't know. I've not said anything what you said, advocate. I think I like how he played. I like how he played today because that's what helps you in a team. You get me? And that's what I wanted to see from the player. So I like how he played. All right. I wanted him to score or assist. All right. Yes. But he never got that. So we have to move on from that. But for me, he had a what? Let me get the score first. For me, I would give him the 7 based on his attacking output. He had a 6.8 here from Saka Sofa. I would give him actually higher than what he got here. So I would give him a 7. based on what I saw from him. All right, so let me know. Give me your scores. That for Leon Bailey. All right, give me a score for Leon Bailey, and then no. Our boy big Michail Antonio. We said that he's going to get the start. He did got the start in the end, and he did perform. All right, Skamaka. I don't know where he is at this point. Somebody can't. Somebody need to go and find Skamaka because we don't see him. We saw Danny Ings in the lineup, but we never saw Skamaka nowhere on planet Earth. All right, so Skamaka need to present himself. All right, yes, he needs to turn up somewhere. We need to find Mr. Skamaka, 1000%. All right. But Michail Antonio, as what we said before, he keeps putting in some good shifts. And I thought that today was one of his brilliant shifts. You get me? He was definitely good today. We're going to pull it up. And the West Ham picked up 3 points, which is vital towards them, their confidence. And maybe going back to their older system, because that is very much important. Their older system is very much important. All right? Yes. Before we get to it, yeah. Advocate, stop with this disrespect. All right, stop with the disrespect in the chat, advocate. All right, let me just move on and let me talk football. I'm begging you, please. All right, I don't know why we have to always keep up this. The only problem is probably having is full fluidity. He's not playing freely, but that is what happened when you are overly relaxed, fixated on doing the right thing. Stats tell a story, but not the story. Gentles, we have watched the game, you know, so we're not just well, again. Bless up, gentles. Massive respect. Colin Quest said give him a 6.8. All right, so you give him lower than what his story is. All right, Scott Marker not even on the bench today. Yes, man. Yes, man. All right, so that simply means people I've won again. You know, Rich Poe, how are you doing? Bless up, JD. I was watching Antonio's play versus Everton. Still has plenty to offer. What part would you see Captain Jamaica playing for JA under Hallgrimsson? I think he's going to be the main target man. Believe me, and the player that person should feed off. That's what we said the last time, and we're not going to stop saying it because this is just showing you that what we're saying over the nights, is just spot on. The man had a bully type of game that he brought back Jarrod Bowen from the dead. All right, so Jarrod Bowen would want him on the field every single time. So right now, I don't know, you know. They might have to try and offload Skamaka because Michail Antonio offers something different. All right. Yes. So that is it. Our RDN, bless up yourself, massive respect. All right. Massive respect. And then we have our cook says, Billy get a 7 in my books. All right. Yeah, man, no problem, advocate. We will link up on the next time. All right. Yeah, man. DNA, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. We gave him a 7. He got a 6.8 and Saka Sofa, but I like the team orientated style. You get me? So I think that he was much more influential on the team's performance than him being his own solo player. You know, so I like the performance a lot more. You get me? Because that's what people want from you. So even if you're not scoring and assisting, you're being influential towards the team. And he did that today, so he deserves his rating. Good night, DNA Football. How are you doing? JD, oh yeah, we rated that already. So anyways, now this is Michail Antonio. We have a few more person. And remember that, guys, this is 2 hours on the clock. All right. So as you come in, make sure to smash the like button. Look at how long we're here for 20 minutes and we have only 30 likes on the video. We should have gone 100 likes long time. So just take your time, close the stream and just smash the like button and return back to the conversation. So out of the 80, at least get it to 70 likes very fast so we can get the visibility. And if you're rewatching the video, definitely take your time and let me know what say you in the comment section. Bailey start get ball more. Yes, man. It's not obviously the team is fitted in good evening system, so it's a little bit different. All right. McNeil didn't look bad when he came on today. McNeil is a good baller, man. If he comes to play for Jamaica, man, Elan Powder House here. 72 minutes play for Captain Michail Antonio, and not Captain Jamaica because people get upset. 1 assist, expected goals 0.09, which is not good for me. You know, he needs to get more shots on target at least for me. You know, yes. Off target 1 shot off target, dribbles attempted 3 in total, successful 1 time, 25 touches. The passing accuracy 67%, which I said it's always good for me. 8 of 12, always good for me if they're over 50%. Key passes in this game, 2 key passes, attempted 2 crosses, and completed none. So that's not good. Big chances created, which you said 1, he had the assist, and then his duels, 4 of 6, very good. Last 3 headers, but those headers were duels that not even all went to the opponent. All right, so he still caused problems on those duels just the same. Last possession 12 times and 3 tackles, 1 in the game. All right, so he did put a very good shift in. Only Michail Antonio could do these things, affect the game without not being on the score sheet that much. All right. So, and the assist to stop it off. That's his type of game. You know, he's not the striker where you're gonna get 50,000 goals from, but you will still get someone working off him, you know? Yeah, so very good game for him. As a 7.3 year, I would drop that up to a 7.5 very easily. What he brought to the game. And Jared Bowen would get the man of the match because he had the 2 goals them. All right. Yes, but 1,000%. Yeah, we have to go there. 7.5 for Michail Antonio. So 7.3 year. So surely this man is getting back his game for the next game. You can't bench the man after that. 7.5 I would give him. Let me know what say you guys in the comment section. All right. So that's Michail Antonio. We're just going through it. Give me your your numbers right there, and then we have a next guy that's out for a while, guys. All right, let me go with Jamal Lowe. He's already here because I heard Bala kick them on those mans. You remember they were burning out the man. Oh, need to get some game, need to get some game time and whatever. And now the man moved and came to Queen's Park Rangers, and instant he starts clicking it. Because remember, he was not scoring, but he's literally on the bench. So he came somewhere else, move and go somewhere else, and then start reaping the reward. Because as you can see, he had a assist the last time, and then now he had a goal in this one. All right, so we're gonna try and pull up the stats right here just to show you. 1 second. Cass, big up yourself, man. How you doing, man? I think he should be first name for striker for Mexico game. I do believe so. I do believe so. I want one Christian to turn up because Christian always seems to want to hide him. All right. So and when once we reach 30 minutes mark, we will drop the link and let people come on and give their take, or call in, when Captain JA playing, it seems as if something's about to happen. Yes, man, he has a bulldog type of behavior, man. JD Bailey was interviewed and said that Emery's sense of humor and attention to detail made Bailey play well. What qualities made you play well? Jesus. Okay. Can Coach Jaime be that guy for Bailey in JA's colors? I am not 100% sure. I think he pays a lot of attention to detail. Imir Hallgrimsson. He has similar structures like good evening. So everything kind of tick the box to say that he would be more of an asset towards Bailey and Jamaica national team rather than something to go against them. So if you would say they have the similar style, I would say yes. I would agree that they have similar style, Yes, I know there. Don't worry, Sean. I'm gathering my own Suriname details. Yes, I'm gathering my own because he ain't sending them to me. All right. Jamal Lowe is so underrated. Yeah. But you have to be playing so people can rate you. You can't be rated if you're not playing. And Jamal Lowe plays well for us whenever he gets a chance. Need to use him more in Nations League and Gold Cup. Do agree. Jamal Lowe playing with Kenneth Paul. That's a man from Suriname. So next week we will have the Suriname information in our book. So don't worry yourself. We will have it. All right. So Jamal Lowe, that is. We wanted to show you, but Jamal Lowe, he has an assist and a goal in 2 games. So he's bang right at it at this point. All right. So let me put in a guy that I think we need to pay some attention to. So Kasey Palmer has a 6.91 on the Saka Sofa at this point. He has bad games and he definitely has good games. Remember, we are looking for players that can create, and I think Kasey Palmer is one of our best creators. Period. He has the same deficiencies like Maggie, which with the limited defensive abilities. All right, so it's something that you have to look out for in terms of if you want to play certain systems like Hallgrimsson, you might need a stronger personnel there to make tackles. That's one thing you have to look at, to be honest. You must look at that, to be honest. But Kasey Palm, I think, being on a good form this season, after making a move, I think you should show him some respect and give him back a call in the team. I think he has qualities that can rival any one of them. Ravel, DJ, any one of them. It's just because he doesn't have more of the central direct midfield qualities. He's much more of a cam more than anything else. Yes, so that is his biggest problem. Um, Joel over by Swansea JD. Don't forget him. Yes, man. Yes, man. We will add him on the list, big boss. All right. Yeah, but we had to look on this player. All right. Yes. So this season, 23 games, 13 starts, 55 minutes per game. That is very good for him. Knowing him over the last few years, really dropped off with behaviors and stuff. All right. 2 goals so far and 2 assists. So 4 goals contribution so far. You won a penalty, so if you want to put that in it, you could. But yeah, that's how it is at this point. So you only can go from strength to strength. So that's Kasey Palmer, and as you know, Amari Bell seems to be one of the best fullbacks in the league. Period. Period. All right. Period. He's just one of the best fullbacks in the league. Period. I can't even say much bad about that kid. Always putting in some good performances. And once he comes to Jamaica, he seems to do the same thing over and over. So I don't have to even pressure him so much. You get me? I'm just trying to go for Lati Wadir just to bring it up on the screen and what he's doing, how much games he played this season. I never got a chance to watch him, so I can't give any detail viewing on him, all right, because I never really watched him full out. 21 games played, 19 starts. Okay, so that simply means when we were actually trying to play the friendlies and we tried to get him and he was actually injured. Once he came back, he started to start playing instant, and majority of his games he plays majority of the games. All right, so that is good. He made one team of the week so far, 1 goal. 1 goal. Remember, he's a centre back, full back, and 2 assists. All right, average 66.6 in the passing. Big chance created 1. All right, so yeah, definitely, it looks like we have to try and get him back in the team. Obviously, against Catalonia. That was the game he came in. That might be too much for him at the start. Maybe he wanted more time and never got enough time. So maybe we need to get him back under Hallgrimsson to see if he can really pull off pull off something, because I would love um I think I would love to see him. I think I would love to see him in a national team. I think he would offer something massively better. Thanks very much for the 50 likes, guys. Let me try and make it 100 likes. I will just keep on sharing it. Once you hit the like button, the more people comes here and stuff. All right. So Latibod here, we will have to add to the list right here from Swansea. You can go and watch him because obviously I can't watch every single player before the time. And Joel was not on my list. I will definitely try to catch him on one of the lists to take out one of the players them because you only can watch so much before the time finishes. All right, so I'm very sorry. And you have a lot more reggae boys that actually played, a lot more, and it looks like it's a good day for the reggae boys, and also the Surinamese as well. Yes, but I don't have the list here, so that's why I'm not doing it. All right. All right. So based on what you saw, guys, we are closing on the 30 minutes. Based on what you saw, which one of the teams you thought that they were no, which one of the players you thought that they were the better Jamaican player this week? All right. So let me know. We have Leon Bailey, Kasey Palmer, Amari Bell, Joey Latibit Bodier, Jamal Lowe. Who you giving it to? All right. Dr. Hero, big up yourself, man. Massive, massive respect. Who you giving it to this week? Who you giving it to this week? Obviously, you have Bobby Reed and those guys coming tomorrow, but you still have to for this show. Who you giving it to? So when Bobby Reed and Ethan Pinnock and those guys plays, then we can add them to the listing. All right, because you have to do day by day thing. All right. Yes. So for today, who you give it to? Cause for me, you guys can't let me make me the judge, because you're gonna say I'm biased. All right? Yes. So let me hear what people says. Sean, who you giving it to? All right. So um Dr. Era says Antonio for today. Demario Mills says Antonio. Jason Guzan said Antonio. All right. So Antonio, we have three Antonio. Crypto says Antonio. Sean says Antonio. All right. So Antonio get the damn award. All right. Yes. So anybody have a problem with Antonio getting the award, guys? Let me know. Let me know. All right, so Antonio, because everyone says Antonio so far. So Antonio got the award for me. All right, so let me move on to the other games to come for all the Reggae Boys, Bessas, and everyone that will be commenting. You can still leave it. You can leave it under the comment section. If you disagree who got the award, let me know in the comment section, guys. Very much important. All right. All right. So for let me tell you the games that you can watch tomorrow. All right. I'll go down with the games postponed. Middlesbrough versus Watford. That's up tomorrow. Um Tomorrow this should be no, this is not tomorrow. This is the 28th. So we can avoid the championship for now. Let me go for the Premier League. Just to give you the Premier League for tomorrow. 23. Premier League. Okay, so where's the Premier League here? All right, so tomorrow we are going to have Fulham, Tottenham. All right, so that's what's up for tomorrow. That's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock for me. So it should be 3 o'clock for you guys, Eastern time, and also Jamaica time, 3 o'clock. Antonio get the damn award. Yes, okay, yes, that's what I said. Antonio get the damn award. So you see, so we cannot beat a player 1 week because he's not playing. So when he gets to play and he does something, what's Christian, you need to put some respect on the guy's name. All right, yes. So Antonio got the award there. And then for Monday, let me see how it looks for Monday in England. For Monday, all right. So that means we are done with the games, and we're gonna have other cup games coming up. All right, other cup games coming up. Oh, it is Monday. It is Monday. Oh, damn, Sorry, but it is tomorrow. It is tomorrow. Yeah, but Jason, it is tomorrow for me because it's 12 or it's 12 it's 12 or it's 11 minutes past 12 for me, Jason. Leeds, Brentford, Man City, Wolves are tomorrow. That is today. So my fault. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. My fault. Sorry, my fault, guys. So we have three games coming tomorrow. Today for me. Tomorrow for you. All right. Yes. That's what caught me out. So we have Leeds, Brentford. We talked about that. We said Brentford. We are picking Brentford out of that one. Manchester City, Wolves. So we have Lambakisa in that one. We have Ethan Pinnock in the Brentford one. And for Arsenal, Manchester United, we don't have any Jamaicans or any personnel that can represent, that's representing Jamaica at this point. But we have two Jamaicans in the mix. All right. So, yeah. So two out of the three games. If I'm, all right, let me see. Manchester City Wolves. I can do a double header for that one. Yes, I think I can do a. I'm gonna do a game on that one, guys. And those two matches. Brentford, 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 Leeds, Manchester City, Wolves. So I'm gonna be covering both of those games tomorrow. All right, so Tyrell said, Captain Jamaica all the way. All right, thanks very much. Today for you, yes, JD. Just realize it's Sunday. Yes, yeah. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the link so anyone wants to come on, they can. Because remember, we said it's 2 hour max, but maybe hour, we don't know, So I'm going to drop the link so people can come on and give their take if they want. Make sure your camera is properly lit. All right. Make sure your camera is properly lit. Okay. Yeah, man. Or if you don't have any camera, make sure your sound coming out is properly running. All right, so people can hear you very clear if you want to come on. All right, that's if you want to come on. Oh Lord, boy, oh boy, man. Boy, Jason. I am I am struggling. I am definitely struggling. All right. All right. So for tomorrow, guys, you see in Ethan Pinnock winning the award for the week. You think Ethan Pinnock will come out with a super display tomorrow? I want to say yes. I am going to go for yes. You know why? Because the one thing you expect from Leeds, even when they're getting pushed back, even when their wigs are pushing back, they're always coming forward. Always coming forward. All right. Always. So they're gonna create chances and lead and Brentford. And I'm telling you, Ethan Pinnock need to turn up tomorrow, big time. Yeah, Jason, me see it, man. Me see it. Me see it. Me I go check it. So I think Ethan Pinnock might take the week's performance. I'm not sure if Lambakisa will get a start tomorrow against Manchester City. I don't think he will. Maybe he will just make the bench and maybe get a cameo later on if they are losing 3-4 nil, because City out here, they said they are not playing with nobody. They are here to beat people down. Beat people down in the ground. All right. Oh, was the mid-table clash today? It was a draw. JD, I want Whisper to do well, but how can we expect him to be drafted in the boys' team without playing for a club? Question. Yet people like Omari and Maggie are criticized for not getting game time at their club. It look like Eagle Republic has saved this one long time for me, because I don't know. I've tried my best not to mention Whisper in none of my streams. I just said I'm gonna let him do his job. And find that club that you're talking about. So hopefully he can. Yes. I don't have Whisper on the same level as Maggie nor Omari Hutchinson. My honesty, me. Um, because they are playing at way higher level than what he has ever played at, and I only can give you information on what I do saw took place. He's a good kid. Shows quality. Definitely went in the Manning Cup, dominated it, and we saw him played in the JP against JPL teams, a plethora of JPL teams. We saw what he could have done and stuff, and what he did as well. Because remember, he mashed up King, so he did that in the JPL games. Yes, so we saw what he did, but those level football that Omari and those guys playing, it's way different level football than even what Hallgrimsson's warm down is. You get me? So You have to see more from him. Just the same Eagle Republic. We stay on honesty here, and we had always said that. So Hallgrimsson never needed to say it. People just needed to hear from him, so they could come back and tell me that I'm right. Yeah, but I knew that a while ago. I have nothing against the kid. I'm nothing against his parents and stuff. I want them to do their best and take care of him, and just make sure they send him the right place and just let him do his job. Win games and play games and just keep on improving, and your time will come. That's all I can say, to be honest. Pinnock always produces. Yes, man. Massive respect. I share the same sentiments. Yes, man. Yes, man. I can only respect you as how much he gave me. And he gave me some money cup games. I saw the talent that he has, and that's all. And most moving away from that, we have a lot of other players played in the Premier League, the highest league in the world. So it's hard for me to be here talking about a schoolboy again. I kind of don't see it makes sense doing those talking. I want to move away from that. We just want to support the Reggae Boys when we are doing schoolboy football and he's playing. We get some news on transfers or whatever the situation is. Then we talk about him. All right. Grimy family, big up yourself, man. People want to go and support Grimy family. Grimy may been sharing the thing, sometimes them even come off in the video them and I did not even notice. All right. So if you check them back, the link was always there. Guys, Grimy put out him video every single time. As you can see, Grimy family production, his links are in a lot of the videos them in the description. Please go and check it out there. All right. Yes, man. And let me just keep on pushing. Look, Eagle Republic. Remember, we just talked early on. You look like you, I never saw your comment in that one. You look like you missed it. It looks like you missed that one when we heard that they cut two of the guys that's playing football. They cut them for the under 17s, and it was weird. It was a weird one. It was an extreme weird one, to be honest. And those guys show promise, qualities, for a young kid and be doing it at a way higher level than anything Jamaica ever seen. And they got cut. So we had a strong discussion about that today. So I just wanted to make sure we can dissect them, so we don't have to have the same conversation. Because once you talk about certain things, you do certain things, you get a certain comments, which I don't think I want to surround myself with those things, or even put myself in the same bracket of those things. I want to leave it alone. No, man, it's okay. But I said I dealt with this morning. Yeah, man. Nicholas, it was a slipping fest. Every player skating and falling like ice hockey players. No, big up yourself, man, Grimy, man. Yeah, man, massive respect. No problem, no problem. Eagle Republic. No problem, no problem, no problem. All right, so let me move on over here because we covered all of those things. Let me just talk about this. I have a problem. I have a problem I have a problem, guys. I have a massive problem with most of these things, because sometimes, not sometimes, I went and listened to Hallgrimsson's statement, right? And for some reason, I felt like nothing what I'm seeing in the Gleaner and videos. I heard him said I don't believe he gave up that vibe. Like I was seeing the opposite, because this says Algrimson changes his tune and Argentina friendly. You understand me? Yes. Remember, we heard him from the first time he came in here. All right, and they continue to state here. National football coach Imir Algrimson, who said he would not have selected um, the now World Cup champions Argentina as opponents to start his tenure with the Reggae Boys, is now changing his tune. All right. Although the game was scheduled before the Icelandic coach came on board to lead the program, in hindsight, Algrimson sees it as a good thing, as the game which Jamaica lost 3-0, has provided him with an insight into the team's strength and weaknesses and give him a better idea of what he needs to improve the team. But he still never like it. He still wouldn't choose it. So even if he had a chance to choose it over again, he would not have done so. You get me? Because he would have gone into other things and maybe still gotten exposed. He would have still gotten certain things exposed, maybe on the offensive side. He just got things exposed on the defensive side. I think he's just saying, the man is pretty much saying that, okay, it went bad down the line and we got to see some defensive problems that we can organize. But more likely the guy trying to say to you, if he would have had a choice between defensive problems or offensive problems, he would have chosen the offensive ones. That's what the guy meant. I don't know if the people listen to what the man saying, man. The man not mean it like him would have choose nothing. He wouldn't choose to play the game at no time, because no day he's playing the game, he would have won the damn game. It ain't never looked like they would have won the game at no point. All right, so just stop the foolishness, man. All right, yeah, I got that feeling, because in the game, the man literally said he didn't want to talk about none of the players them because he needs more time. He needs more time to assess the players them. So it simply means none of the players them really impressed him. And that's what I got from his statement. You get me? That's what I got from his statement. Then I saw a person send me a thing, and they're saying Whisper impressed him. But he never gave me half that what he said here. He said the sensation. But he never gave me the vibe like nobody impressed him. He gave me vibe like he wanted more. He wanted to see more from these people because he's not really pleased. His statement and Whisper was opposite towards him impressing him. You get me? So I don't know what these headlines is just weird. It's just weird to me because I'm not understanding what's going on, because I'm not getting the same thing. The headlines are just weird. So it's confusing, because I thought when I heard Hallgrimsson literally saying the opposite, of what they're saying in their headlines or their whole statements. They're saying the opposite. That's what I got from the man. The man never impressed with nobody. I think he just want more time with the players them and stuff, because remember what you call impress, is to get you in the national team and would want you to add to the value. That's what I am thinking that he would have classed as impressed. You get me? Yes, at least to me, that's what I think he would have class. Big up Antonio on another level. Jenna, thanks for the subscription. Did Antonio score today? No, he assisted. Um, he had to use the game because he did not pick the game. Yes. But that's what I've gotten. So I'm saying, why, when they listen to these things, they seems to get the complete opposite of what um me and Jason got when we do read it. But they put it there. I see and hear Hallgrimsson said he see I see a clip and it look impressive, but YouTubers star Gleaner making it look like he was responding to the players training. Dr. Hero. And that's exactly what I thought. And that's what Jason thought. That's what everybody that we played, listened to it, thought. And I thought that's exactly what he meant. You understand me? So I just don't understand. That's a year. That's exactly what I thought. So it looks like it's not just me and it's not just our crew, but that's exactly what we thought. I don't know if the man is just desperate to hear some good news. They just completely changes. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna re-ask him what he meant, and next time to hear he was actually saying, because I thought that's what he meant. Because he's saying he said about Whisper he needs to see him against big men, and he does know and then when they ask him what are you like something towards the senior team, and he's saying no. It's better for him, not for we. It's better for him to come and match him skill against men. So when he's going to a club or something, he can use it. That's so everything what he responded, it was completely opposite of what I'm hearing. You know, that it's weird. It's weird, man. It's weird. But Dr. Euro, you're on one. You're on one because that's the same thing I've heard. And that's the same thing I've said before. With win what? No, we never said Jamaica beating Argentina at all. But we are getting there. We are getting there. That's all I know. We are getting there. We are not getting to beat Argentina. Don't get me wrong. You know. Cause you'd have the one Jamaican goon a year coming to tell me about me hype up Jamaica. JD, the coach said it. And what I get, he was not impressed by any player. Yes, but that's what I've listened. But I hear people trying to tell me say at the opposite it mean. But me I say I know that me hear from because look, see, look. First thing, it's not English is the guy's first language. So what you have to do then, if you're unsure of what he said first, listen to the follow-up conversation right after, and the follow-up conversation match what we thought. But them headliner, the man them love pressure the kid them with the headline them. That's all I'm gonna say. And the coach was by no means impressed with any player. All right, from Omar Falling. Jairus, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. The local newspaper are practicing clickbait. I am tired of them, man. Just a pass through and taking the stream while I do some other stuff. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Massive respect. Guys, we have 100 people in the chat. Let me see if we can get it to 100 now, and we just roll off and do it 2 hours just the same. Cause we burned down the place earlier with the last stream. You know, we had to burn a fire in that one. And some things said in that stream, I am not so proud of. All right, some things said in that stream, I am not so proud of. Some weird things said in that stream, I'm not so proud of. All right. Yes, but I'm asking why is it's only here alone people can think like because I'm listening elsewhere, you know, and I am convinced. I am convinced that it's opposite everybody else here. You get me? When I see the headline, I had to go back and listen to the interview again, and I still didn't hear. But from the first time, I have never heard what they heard. From the first time, I went on Simon channel and I said I heard the opposite from day one. So it never took a next star or a gleaner. I heard it from the first time the guy said it. So I don't know if they have the time to listen to it 4,000 times. Why they still can come up with the same wrong thing. Yes, it's not important, but I'm just trying to show you I can't stand these clickbait titles. You know, JD said Jamaica would have beat Argentina if the World Cup finals. JD said Jamaica would have beat Argentina if the World Cup finals. What? I never said anything about yo, this brother, yo, big up Hamza. That's big up. That's Guaya man. Long spool fans are walking with asthma pump. TEDx the hope. How you doing, man? JD, do you know the story of USA Freddie Adu at 14? The media said he was the next Pele. Of course, man, I'm old, you know. And JD, the bulldog, not here. Only seeing the bat. Okay, what? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. We live in an alternate reality that makes us feel better inside than actual reality. Okay. That's weird. Antonio to Chelsea, eat. We go. I think he would have done well for Chelsea, I told you. I'm drinking coconut syrup. Coconut syrup. All right. I'm drinking apple juice. You know. I always try to keep it. And at least on the shows. Only Jamaican games. Only Jamaican games. Only Jamaican games sometimes make you drink, but aside from that, no. All right, so we wanted to have our real discussion then. What we saw today, with the selection problems, where the two guys got cut. I never really got a chance to close off certain things because due to the fact that people call in and stuff, and we were trying to get the final detail in to say if good things going on are bad things, if it's not true and someone just made an error. So we got that sorted out and stuff. It took us a while. Um, it still leaves me with some clouded situation because we heard that Hallgrimsson will oversee everything in the under 1720s and everything. And to hear that we have two of the main personnel cut off that, I have to start ask questions. I have to start question things flat out because I don't know what to believe. You understand me? I serious. So I'm still waiting because I'm going to be working on a few things because I need the answer to something, because I need to know how that cutting went, how that cutting went, because you can't have somebody come in last week and then this week they got cut when you have other people there for the entire time. So I wanted to go pick these guys' brains to know what they saw that now other individuals worldwide can't see. JD, how some man say the coach picked the Cameroon team, yet now him say him did find it strange to bring a mostly local team to Cameroon. But he said he never picked anything. J. Ross, he said he never picked anything. And we have said here that he never picked anything. We have cleared it up as well. He never picked anything. None at all. He never picked anything, none at all. That's what we are realizing. Even interview with Anderson and Richards, you could hear the difference between the two players. I never really. I need to look at that one. Liquor needed for Jamaican games. Yes, man. Yes, man. Because I have to just take it for a joke thing. I'm not gonna try and analyze none of those games. Coconut syrup. Forgive and forget. Girl, I already forgot. What? If Hallgrimsson was impressed by a schoolboy playing against unprofessional kids, I would question his coaching ability and wonder if he has a fake coaching license. No, man, you can't put it there. You can't put it there. You have to put anything what he said in context. If he had said something like that, like what people alluded it to, if that was the case, you have to look at the context. And the Jamaican football Netflix series continues. Yes, it continues. We are going to be watching the under 17s close by, close by. We have to watch it close by. Um, yeah, we have to watch it close by because now we are excited because if they have cut those guys, those quality guys, what should we be here saying? What should we truly be here saying? We have to start asking, okay, all right, then how good is this team? How good is some of these players? Because and how good is this Manning Cup? And how good is the calls in Jamaica as well? We have to start ask all of those things and we have to start investigate because I was investigating, but clearly I've missed something. I've definitely missed something. So clearly I have to go back and check how good these leagues are, because these leagues look like you can compete worldwide. But remember, we have said something, I've heard something, so I should have expected this 17 year old problem, because remember 17, under 17, you're really 16 when you're playing it, 16, a certain date in 16. So you're between 14 and 16 playing it, right? We had always sold this narrative to say that we can compete with anyone at 15 years old in the world. So I always expected we to show some of these overconfidence in our selections, because clearly we have much 15 years old, almost 16 in the world, and we always said on top of that is because we drop off in our development. Well, a lot of these 15, 16 years old, they're playing for club and they just played Manning Cup or Coles. So clearly they don't have a problem with the development. So ironic, you saw that they're throwing away people that has quality, and we have to be here questioning things. They have said it to us a long time. We just never actually stayed to believe them. They have said it to us a long time. We just never wanted to believe them. So now we are going to see the trueness of the big, fast, and strong. All right. And oh, we are good at 15 years old. So I have no problem. It's a next opportunity for we to collect as much data on the situation. And we will. And we will. All right. But after this, we are not going to be taking any more of these prisoners anymore. All right. Yes, man. JD, the man, them attack too much, bro. That's from the highest quality coach. All right, so Data We Ripple says, did the coach said Whisper was exciting? Um, Boy, I don't know. I'm not going to even talk about the data. Just ask anybody else. Just ask the people who report that, or go back to the video itself and ask again. And just no, look on the video for yourself, and then ask the people who report it. I don't know, because what I got, he was not impressed with nobody. So it was surprised when I heard after we reported that he was not impressed with nobody, that he was impressed with somebody else. So I don't know what to believe in the end. Yeah, I just lost it, yeah, man. Sometimes Jamaica does make me I just lose. Like even if I believe something just a while ago after hearing it, them man is so good at make you don't even want to believe what you just heard. Yes, I don't know. That way, Ripple. You have to just go and go and check for yourself. All right, yes. But I thought that he said he was not really impressed with nobody. I needs more time with these players to see if he can bring them up to a level and see what fits. And that's the only thing I can say. The English, JD, English is not the coach first language, and a lot of Jamaican too. I am pitching a Netflix series about Jamaican football right now, uh, titled Talents. I might change the title to Big, Fast, and Strong. Well, we don't know. We don't know at all. Yes. So as I said, don't get this the wrong way, now, guys. We do have people that I would have put in the team, in the under 17 team, because the guys them that played in Cavaliers, Cavaliers young player, Cavaliers had young players, right? So maybe no, just put it the Premier League players them. Just put the Premier League players in general. I would definitely want to see them in the national team under 17s. All right. Yes, but I would everyone else I would want them to face off with the other guys them. I would see the qualities before we jump to judge anything. All right, because for me I'm confused. I'm still confused. Don't know what really took place, and I'm questioning a lot of things. All right. Maybe I am, but that's not what I heard. That away Ripple. I think all of we here saying the same thing. But you have a next group of people, they are much more maligned than the English language or the translation ability, but I have not gotten what they have heard. I can't understand. When I see the second or third set of 32 local players, then I will form an opinion. Trust me. If the local players keep coming back to camp doing the same thing, the dentist might pull his own teeth. All right. I think, but hold on, as I said, Anderson. Anderson is one of the player them that I definitely wanted to hear something on, like what he would change, because I saw that the guy has a good determination, he has good speed, and he reads the game good. He judged the game good there in the training. So I'm saying I would love to see what he would have added to him to improve the movements that he had, you know. and make sure he's finishing better. I would love to see how he deals with that situation, because we saw him on 2 instances, But because everything was kind of clouded and everyone wants their clickable moment, which that's exactly what Simon talked about as well. Well, I guess that was the clickable moment that they were trying to force, and they got it somehow. We lost on that kid to hear what he has to offer, Yeah, but I think I'm gonna watch the JPL or listen to any other extra games on the JPL to hear how he sounds after going to the training. I will bet any money to any Jamaican school to come here and play any school team that will be a disgrace. A disgrace by any one of these. Okay. Where are you located? Where are you located? The coach said him see video clips and he was impressed with the video clips and the talks he hear about him. So he had to call him to training to see for himself, because that's only what he would see. Dr. Eero, you don't have to fight 4 times to try make sense out of it. That's what I said. Some of them people are make you question yourself. Some of them people make you question yourself. All right? That's all I'm saying. Some of them people make you question yourself. I am telling you, even sometimes you are doing different business. You're up in the sky around 100 foot, fixing some things and stuff. And you say, oh, what did you really hear Hallgrimsson say? Remember put him earpiece and listen to what he really said. And I'm saying, but me not mad. So why is it people just get it wrong again, Or why me can't get it right? All right, big up Shock Power, massive respect. Colin Anderson, the Silver Bullet, he has been given a nickname. Now let's see if that helps him. Okay, people said he started off slow enough, so give him some credit. Yeah, like and share, guys. Like and share. Let we do our tour where you can join the show. We drop the link one time. We don't like to plaster the link, so just jump on the link and our call in and give you your take on any one of the matters. We have went through all of the Premier League teams, Premier League players that we have. Michail Antonio won it this week after getting some beaten from the Jamaican public. He turns up. I don't hear Balakir turn up and give him no credit. I don't hear Chevy Spesso turn up and give him no credit. Yes. Why are we surprised when you have players used to pro license coaches education for years and then to be coached by a contact of ARB license coach will confuse by his instruction? Okay. Them say Grim pull teeth but look like him after pull I go start pulling ears. The coach did say Whisper is an exciting player. What make on full 8 and bad mind? So God is love. I think listening is a powerful thing. All right. Nobody never said anything about bad mind and 8. Every time you come your war with somebody, you always have to pick one side. I've never heard you pick the opposite side. Go back and listen to the video, and then you might hear something different. So I'm gonna challenge you, and you take out the bad mind and 8 out of it. All right. This is one of the one wrong place you come telling people bad mind and 8. All right. All right. Need to stop watch JPL JD, even though the league is bad. Need to stop watch JPL, even though the league is bad. All right. No bother with it. No bother with it. God is love. Your name God is love, and I tell say people full of 8. All right. No bother with it. All right. Anderson said in his interview that's the first time the God is love. I always say we never hear that from day one. We heard the words came out of the guy's mouth and we translated it instant and we get the same thing what we went back and listened to again. All right, God is love, and you can tackle me. All right, and I can go and play the clip again. No, we are not. Me a war with you, God is love. Me a war with you because I need God too. I need God, so you need to give me some of the God where I have, all right? Because you alone I hear something. Anderson said in his interview that's the first time he ever be in such high intensity training. All right, everything and the coach said is on YouTube, and people here still trying to twist it. Oh, can Jamaica be better when these people fail to believe what they hear? Well, God is love beat me up. I said, well, bad mind. All right, we bad mind. And all we're trying to do is dissect something to go back to our other conversation towards what Grim has in store. But God is love. Now listen. God is love does one war. So you need to, we can't say that. We can't say that because you're a godly person. So we can't say you need to change the name to God is war. That would not be good. I would have gotten a beaten. JD heard that Bygrave is back from Vietnam. You see what you cause Eagle Republic? That's what they cause. All right. If he makes his way back in the Jamaica team, I would be shocked. The best Jamaican striker in Vietnam is Romario Garden of Afang, not Bygrave, nor Green. I am in Maryland. Okay, Maryland. So you think you're in Maryland. Listening is fundamental. Fundamental to learning. All right. Alex, we know the way upon you. All right. In Jamaica culture, telling the truth is called bad mind. So all I'm saying is, God is love. I've listened to the tape and I've gotten the same thing. So I was confused because I'm saying, what are we trying to achieve by this? Because it doesn't matter what the coach says. It never really had to change anything. But we are just questioning why people doing this. Like, because that's not what we heard. God is love. So that's why we ask why people doing this. So if you heard what you heard, no problem. You get me? But all we're just trying to do is figure out why people doing this. Like, are we trying to force something for your own benefit? So maybe you missed the concept, God is love, because we weren't talking about the player, We were talking about the bad attitude from the people that wants clicks. So I think you misconstrued what we were saying. All right? Yes. I think you misconstrued what we were saying. JD, I only hear on a search for a bad thing. Then okay. Well, I don't. God is love. You fight against me. God is love. You clearly bad mind me. You bad mind me. um, you have to, God is love. You see, you look how you go fix with me. If me say bad mind, no, me no, you fight against me. Then you go cuss me. You go call and cuss me. Yes, cause you're the only person call and cuss me for every week. This week, Mr. Bailey play good. Come and tell me some I like the positive out of Bailey, You come and cuss me about something else. So people, we have to call out God is love. You know why? Every week she cuss me about Bailey. No, Bailey no score nor assist. But I saw what he did and I thought he was instrumental to the game. So I came and said Bailey played well. You know what God is love do? Do the same thing what she accused me of. Pick out the one bad thing what she claimed to say she hear me say. And I try cuss me. You're so like funny. All right. Wow. Better I respond. Better say our response will be should just come on the stream. Just watch. JD, what is your take on T Forest midfield? Gibbs White talent man, but he's not gonna come here. He's not gonna come here. Um, JD, as I see, una have selective hearing. All right. I'm telling you, you know what I'm going to do? Next time I'm going to ask the damn coach what he meant by what he said. All right. And play it back and let him repeat it. And then you're going to hear for yourself. Just to make sure I prove to God his love. All right. And sure, so we're a bad man. We just try listen keenly. That is one of Jamaican motto, bad mind. Why make people think their opinion is the truth? No. You see it? Look, she said she just got here. I mean, no, because all of a sudden she just pinpoint one thing and she can't cuss my Bailey today now. She finds something else to cuss me. I'm gonna tell you, man. No, enough people catch it. Enough people lie. All right, enough people lie, and it's beneficial towards them for lie. All right, it's just me. That's their a lot of sheep and vultures squad big in the clan. Believe me, God is love. Enough people not catch it either. All right. No, no. Me really wonder if a CB have some of them bloggers here in them pocket. Okay. I'm in a depend nothing, Alex. Me say, my youth. Me not in a no. Me not in a no war. If you come here for have a reason, you come and reason. The link is here. You come up on the platform. You talk about football and you tell me because you send me the link first. And you never say nothing. You never have the balls to tell me what I say. All right? Yeah. You just love walk around and look worried people. Me here say beat of when you give Simon the other day. Me on the man channel about the man. And I say you walk around and get trouble as well. Oh we're the guys today. Only got to thought we would have been on fire again this week. No man. The two of them play good man. Brother call my phone, man. Me no want you not what you say, youth. Just leave me, man. Me no block you up on no channel. You're right here. You get me? You can comment all you want. Why make people think they're brother? Me not take call from people. Me not take the call from you. Me no want your permission, brother. Me no want to talk to you. Cause me no want for this youth. You see what you say in that comment. Yeah, in the comment, you nobody no block you. You're lied. Comment right here. You can just comment right there. Me no deal with lied. Yeah, but big up yourself, man. God is real, man. And thanks for being here. And but we can be honest to ourselves, all right? JD, you never tell us the fun that you was in Qatar making big decision against some of the best players in Jamaica. Next time you do something like that, it's going to be get ugly. No, I never done something like that, all right? All right, Shakpo, I'm not an analyst. Me just do exactly what Jade. No, 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 no. God is love is just a trouble, man. I respect her. She always bad me up, I respect it, but I always show her a different perspective. All right. Why them people not put me in a join or nothing, man? And put me in a nothing, man. But why me not join the group thing in a people when it just. Well, no need for call me. I am perfectly well. Okay, you get me? If I read something and I say something, that's it. I say what I say. If I am dunce, I will stay dunce. Simple as that, But sometimes, majority of the time, like 95% of the times I'm right. But no one rewatched my videos and come and tell me that I'm right. All right? Yes, because I know that we are right again. You get me? Yes. But God is love. I understand where she's coming from. She fights with me every single time. JD, what happened to Pastor? Let me see if I can get to Pastor. He commented on the last video. I don't know if he was actually busy. And today is Saturday, so it's Sabbath for a lot of people. So I don't want any trouble in the chat because it's Sabbath for a lot of people, and people like to rewatch the videos. Yes. But Pastor did come on the other day. Pastor did come on the other day. You get me? So for God is love, we had some other stories that broke, which is much more important. And we talked about that, and you never turned up for that. That was a good conversation. Some guys got dropped, and we talked about what's the expectations for the under 17s. We did that early on, but I never saw you. You should have turned up for that one because that was interesting. That had nothing to do with none of your players them that you like, or your agent that you like. We never talked about none of that. We talked straight Reggae Boys, and it was not a problem at all. Yeah, guys, all right. Smash up the like button, share, and subscribe. Get us to 150 likes before the 2 hours. We only have 40 minutes. As what I said, um, we will take phone calls from our people them that we normally call our phone. All right, let me delete this person out of my phone, so that means they can't call me back. I have no time to waste with people. Yeah, don't want this person to ever talk to me. Don't DM me. Come and have a leak out your teeth and out your mouth. Yeah, cause you're like a fool, you know. Jay, big up yourself. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man, we keep putting in the work, man. We not change, you know. We just want the people to reason with you, you know. And Lee Young, big up yourself. What's up? What's up? Hope all is well, you know. Come on, JD. I like the players. As for the agent, he needs to forgive and move on. Okay. um, no man, Jay, me not really follow up certain things. But that's not the time for some waste people here. You know, yeah. Some people like them like attention, you know, and I'm not gonna give them any. Just avoid them, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, God is love. I've talked about that, you know. And maybe I will be proven right again, you know. Maybe that's gonna be my biggest victory, you know. Which I don't really want it as a victory. I just want Jamaican people to open their eyes, you know, just open their eyes and realize that we are not in that dinosaur era where in which we have to bad up everyone and act macho man as a man, you know, in order to be calculated as a man. In the society, in the real world society, those things are not really here anymore, you know. Tough of a face and go on certain way. No proof say a man, you know. Yeah, those things don't work anymore. Um, Learning, educating yourself, and going out there and working hard and show humility, show respect, and you know, and respect others and acknowledge others. Those things are important, you get me. And I've realized that a lot of people in our own culture, what they try to do, they try to keep the culture to the same level that it was actually 30 years ago. You know why? Because it simply means they grew up on people that dominated the culture 30 years ago doing the same thing. So what they want to do is to keep it the same way so they can be the same figure, the role model that they saw 30 years ago. You get me? Yes, so that is what I'm seeing mostly. So I've always said all people need to do is just start research a little bit more because the internet is privy to everyone. You know, so let's go out, man, and anything you want. If you have a kid that wants to play, show some promise, go on the internet, check people, get in contact with people, read a little bit more, and and make sure you make a kid do the right thing in terms of football, in terms of track and field, the same. The world is at your feet, man. You know, so um, people should stop being desperate, you know, and sell them soul for pennies on the dollar. You know, it's not nice. Yeah, so hopefully. In the end, most of the Jamaican people will see that. Look like cataract gone string up the idiot sound. No man, no man. JD, who of a teacher. No, you have like a big fool. I try like him want style me, you know. So me have to just avoid him, you know. Yeah. So I don't really want to go nowhere else because these human beings truly don't know where we reach them, you know. So we just leave it let us leave it alone, you know. Yeah. No man, no man. The coach good, man. The coach good. South Cry, what you do, man? You're in your Bob Marley Ed Weir. I'm telling you, Soul Cry. If you go outside, if you go outside, Soul Cry, I can tell you, you ain't coming back out. If you go outside without the right, where you ain't coming back inside. I'm telling you, you're stiffing out, dead. Ian, nobody chasing. I'm just telling somebody something in life. You need to listen well, because you see, listening is a powerful thing, all right? Because someone trying to teach you what you need to do in life to improve yourself, and you're saying that someone chasing. Listen, good man. Listen well, man. You get me? Listen well on the topic that we're talking about. Most people stop learning or getting educated after the age of 25. Maybe I don't know. The temperature now. Let me see. Let me see. I don't think it's so cold. I don't think it's as cold as normal. Like 2 days ago. I don't think so. But because it's constantly under minus, it's the ground freeze. The ground froze and it's getting bad. Let me see right here. Let me see right here. One second, guys. I'm just trying to find what temperature it is. Whether okay, so all around, it's gonna be minus. It's gonna be -1, and it's gonna be maximum 3. So it's gonna be -1. So it can be anything to -7, and +3. So +3 to -7. That is very very cool. +3, maybe tomorrow 12 o'clock or so, +3, and then it might go back down to -4 or so, -4. I know what you mean. These winters are wicked Russian. In -55. No man, -55. You know what? You know what? Let me see how this. Oh, -15. I think once you pass -15 on those things, you don't even know the difference much. I think if you go to -15, it sounds weird, but you have to feel it. Like if you go to the -15 and you're out there for a while, no, -50, you will dead out there. You will dead out there. Yeah. So maybe -30 and -50. Yeah. After a while, you can't feel the body parts. Yep. Yeah, man. Minus. Yeah. So when it's cool, the shop need to open 24/7. Brother, you're a madman, man. What you talking about, Sean? No, I don't. I thought I said it wrong, so I had to correct myself. What kind of gears the soccer players play in when it's so cold in Belgium? You have warmers, you have underwarmers. You have underwarmers, then you have underwarmers leggings, underwarmers underwarmers normal top. And I don't think you necessarily need to put anything over your head if you don't want to, all right. But you would have the your jersey and your jersey shorts if you want to train in long pants. It's okay, all right. So that's what you would have to start with. And if you want to wear gloves, you can wear gloves. But that's what you had to start with. And I think when you start run, you might you might not feel it so much, if it's -1, -1, -2. But if it's -5, 7, I don't think you would change much. That is true, JD. Cause you freeze at certain minus. You can't freeze no more. You're gonna dead at one. You're gonna dead at one temperature. Um, yeah, when it's windy, you're done. You're done. Because when I gave you the joke, man, when I went to what Kent, when I went to Ghent to do the tryout thing. My goodness, man. I never really knew much about the system and setup, man. And I went there. I thought it was not even minus. It was like 2. And I was hospitalized after. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful what you do. We're out here. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. You have to be careful, or it might just go very bad for you. All right. Yes. Yeah. I think so. That is very good. Clearly. Tedexa said, JD, it's 30F, feels like 23. Oh, I know, and I am in USA, Georgia. The power of the internet. People, as JD said, search the internet and you will learn. Yes, it's very easy. I just don't know why people keep not using it. But obviously they want to believe in what they want to believe. I mean, what Shambius? Shambius in the chat saying a bunch of things. I don't know what he's saying. Yeah, I know. Saying. You have some people. They are just waste man. Just waste men. And they are so dunce. That dude is so dunce. Yes. So he's gonna be very much more upset and wind up to fight with me. But it's almost impossible because if you see me, I would break your neck, bro. Instant. You have no chance. So stop fighting on the internet and stop wasting the time. You're a fool. You know? This man running up in my face like I may have time for him. Yes, the guy is so stupid and dunce. I know it's not even worth it. Just go where elsewhere, man. This is not for you, man. Once body moving, it doesn't feel that cool. Drea, no fool yourself. Not tell nobody about once body moving. I am sure that when we had 50 degrees the other day, in America, people moving and still died. All right, I was running and still nearly died. That's all I'm telling you. You get me? No, 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 no. Sean. Sometimes I just make them do their thing, and it comes to a point. You have a lot of people, they tried things in life and fail, and they saw that people succeeded at it. And as you know, what God is love said, you have a lot of people bad mind. I think he's one of those bad mind individuals, from a long time. From the first day this dude see me here, he tried to come and test me. But you only can do that over the internet, man. I'll buck you to death, man. Fool. Um in England, and the cost of electric has doubled. People can't afford to turn on their eating. Well, I am not. I'm not going. I'm not. That's going to be done. 'Cause you're gonna die anyway. You get me? So if it owe some light, some current, or some gas, then die. You get me? At least you can live to pay the gas. So JD, the coach from the U17 dropped the best players from the team and bring in favorites. I don't know who he brought in. I'm still waiting on the listing. Anything below 25 is cold. Zero below is crazy. Yeah, man, this fool come up by stream every day. I look importance, but I'm not even paying him any mind. Big up my brother Dwayne Thomas, man. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Calling Quest, the man come here, him just listen and him come and him try sell a narrative and all sort of thing. You get me? I went over J Taylor show. This dumbass saw me over there and he tried to jump in, telling people he's just talking all sort of stupidness. So, bruh, the problem is, you have a lot of them, as I've said. It looks like this is the conversation Earth is feeling when I said a lot of these people, why they are like this is because they're failures in different countries. So they're just so sad. They want to say that they're better than who they are because, and it's just because other people in the country getting chances. There's those people that finds excuse. Yes. So we saw he's writing and he's not making any sense because he said, I said, Whisper should not make the national team, and he made the national team. Nobody made the national team, but I guess reading was not a part of his vocab. So he never tried to attempt it. It's sad. It's very sad. So him in him soul sad because he's trying to paint a picture of me and he doesn't even know who I am. I am just a person with actual balls that his lady need to see then. Since him love man. So come defend it. Simply if you have a problem. Fool. You know? Don't run up in my face, man. Just stay away from me, youth. JD need to go over the team for Australian team reggae girls. We will do a reggae girl content different. We will do that for different one. We do that different. All right. Yeah, man. If you know want me for this, just avoid me. Simple. If you don't like me, I don't like you either. I don't pretend. I'm not a fool. Nobody can buy me out. Nobody can sell me out. I'm not poor. I'm not suffering. So I don't need no handouts from nobody. You can't talk to me. I will diss you. You get me? So know your place. And if you talk too hard, you will get where you look for too. So just know your place, youth. And just shut up. Um some people are keyboard. Yes, man. Yes, man. So that's why I want him to take it over, take it past keyboard, and so I reach him. You know. Uh no, no, man. Alex just love him foolish. That's Alex. That Alex can't change. I've talked to Alex for the last 1 2 years. He's not going to change. That's just him. You get me? That's just him. Is Whisper too arrogant? I don't know, and I don't know. South Cry. Why not just look for your next footballer in Jamaica? Where I play and we can assess the player football and we just start about the player. You get me? Because of that lead to the delusional dunce people them when they have nothing in your life and nothing are going for them. Come on you internet and talk a bunch of foolishness once you mention the person name. You understand me? So we just want to avoid it. You get me? Because I don't want to diss up nobody else. I'm going to diss up a whole heap of people. Because I don't even care about them much. You understand me? Because I know so them are the big fool them. Where either send gun go to Jamaica for kill off people or they are Jamaica kill off people. So me know them are some big duns. So me not have the time for that. You get me? So just pick a next player. We have a lot of player playing at JPL. Just pick a damn player and we just move on with that player. You get me? Yeah, man, I can't bother with it anymore because you can't hold a constructive reasoning because all them people we are listening to Butler theatrics them are some man we can't even spell them name. Straight up. You get me? Some in the foolishness. You get me? But you can't reason with them, no logics. Because even when you bring the truth to them, them are gonna tell us, yeah, you a lie. Even when you have the big facts, so stamped by wherever the location is that's required to prove, them are gonna tell us a lie I tell. All right, so in the foolishness. You get me? Yeah, not sure where that came from. We hear joking and he came in to spin the convo. Yes, man. Yes, man. That's what he is. Those are the nothing people, man. Those are nothing people, man. I don't even have time for that, man. JD, one time I working for CAA was outside from 6:30 and it was -35. I got sick. Okay, if it's -35, I can tell you if it's -35, it's perfectly that's terrible. That's terrible, brother. Don't let anyone make you work in those conditions. Um um Tariq, I don't know. It's just a brother come here. A sell a narrative for we call the name. We avoid it. We avoid it. We don't cause no problem. We don't say anything. We have our own conversation and the other players them. It's just him coming trying to sell a narrative and it kind of shift everything. I think it was Eagle Republic, one of our good subscribers came in and because obviously people busy, people will return at some point and want to have a conversation. So maybe they read certain things and want you to answer something. But oh, it says now, they have to put you in different bracket. You know what I never like? What happened when time because I heard Richie talking about the algorithm and whisper name how it big and everything. What happened when the algorithm needed to make whisper name big? Why are them people there? Why them never build the video them? That's what me I ask. You get me? So why them become the security of the name and the algorithm, but them never they here for build the name and the algorithm. That's what I'm asking about. But I guess people obviously we said half of them people not read, all right, them not do nothing. So them are just talk. You get me? So them never they no way around for build things. So that's why the mother jump and say people are hater. I said I just don't choose to lament on one thing. I can't come on every stream talking about one thing every time when we have more people. You get me? That's all. And I'm not going to change my stance. I will only talk on the people and what they are doing, and we'll just move on to that. If I'm not like that, I just say go. Today we talk good about the Leon Daily. So let we see everybody play and then we keep on talking good about them. Oh, I didn't know that there was an issue with the player. I joined late. Oh no, man, no, there's no issue, man. It's just some fool commenters that bounce from stream to stream like them not no house or them not no woman. You know, I try to cause problem. Burkett. I think Burkett is the one that played in the Manning Cup, right? Yeah, man, he's a definitely good player, man. A lot of these players I would want to see in better situations. As I've said, straight throughout the Manning Cup, I wanted to see Wilson do well. I wanted to see Wilson get a chance on a big platform, and I saw him score that goal. I went back to check it, and now you guys are seeing exactly what I said. All of these players that I raved about when I saw their movements and stuff, it was in the Manning Cup, but what they were doing showcased to me that it could transcend to other levels. You get me? And now they have stepped up a little bit higher level, so I would want them to step up on a next level again. You understand me? For me to see what they are truly made of, So, Blake, I would like to see Blake step up one more gear, and I would like to see Wilson step up one more gear. And if Burke can get a chance, definitely I would love that as well. You get me? Yeah, man, Tariq, man, big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. We're back to the show, man. We never really deviate, we just style him and make it stay exactly there, and then him defend it if he want to defend it. Simple. Red peas soup is perfect when the weather is cool. I have not had that for a while, I am glad Okima Jones and Malachi Douglas from CC got called up. If if it even for training. Yes, but those kids, remember they have already at least Malachi Douglas made it under 20s so far, so he's in the system. So if he keeps on playing well and if he gets even a college to go to, that would be good. Um, that is true. We're there before Manning Cup season played. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They're just lying. So when he comes now and criticizing me, um, when they come in and criticize me about me eating whisper, when all I did is just ask about other players. Even yesterday, I went over Ryan which with solids, and a guy said I said whisper playing in the JPL. I said I saw him play the JPL teams. And I'm saying that I would love to see him play them now because clearly, when he was playing the Coals and also playing those JPL games, he was not at the same level now. But obviously, those guys never took those time out to watch the games, then come back and realize what I was saying. He was not a star in those games against the JPL team. So now you have grown in around 6 months or 7 months, and you have a better belief and a better confidence. You can go back and test your skills again, even if it's in friendlies. So we see how you work out this time. That's all I've said. The man come and said he heard me said that Whisper played in the JPL. Saying, Brad, these people are so stupid, man. It's almost borderline sickening. We have people actually doing something in big leagues. We need to highlight them. Yes. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try and get 10 or so every stream. You get me? JD, if it's possible, do a video on the CONCACAF region World Cup qualifiers format number of teams that will qualify. Yes, man, we will do so. Lawrence, JD, do you think we should cap Reese Oxford? Um, Reese Oxford, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he wants to play. He wants to play. The work never stop. Data boss, big up yourself, man. Massive respect, man. The star player from stats can't remember. That's Satchel is the name. Good player, man. Good player. But he's over Portmore. They said, and what they said he what happened to him? Why he never played? Something happened, man. I have to go back and check. But yeah, we have to keep tabs on all of those players. Every single one of those players, we have to keep tabs on. They showed some good signs, guys. So we have to just keep on keeping tabs on them and just keep on moving, you know? Yes, and hopefully they do get some help. You know, the good thing is what I like, majority of the players them for Jamaica, the Jamaican Barnes, because that's what I wanted, you know. You see, once the Jamaican born players them, once the Jamaican born players them can talk, that's when we are going to get the truth out. So we saw Maggie came out, said everything that I've said. I saw Andre Blake came out on Reggae Boys commentary channel. You can go there and watch it. And he's literally telling you everything that we have said here. And oh, the levels are poor. I have to get the guys from overseas. He's not disrespecting on any league, and he still has to say he's not disrespecting any league. I'm showing you oh the pure pressure of Jamaica is strong. You can't even talk without repercussion because you have to say you're not disrespecting any league. No, if you're saying that the university is better than the JPL, you're saying it because it's just if it's the truth, it's the truth. You don't have to pamper with anybody, and that's what I would tell these players, these star players from Jamaica. Don't pamper with nobody, man, because it's like you're giving them a way to excuse. If the league is not good, you say the league is not good and don't go around the corner. The league is not good because college made me prepared for the MLS. Simple. You know, you don't have don't have a spinner or no corner or nothing. But I still respect that interview from Andre Blake because he talks and gives some good insight. So go and watch that one, guys, and you hear him saying the same thing. All right. Yes, he said the same thing in it. So, and most of these young players will listen to these guys. So it's always important because the young guys then will listen to them. They will listen to them. So it's always important. You get me? So that the fact that they're coming out now and telling you, I love, love, love that. All right. Honestly, I honestly think you should ignore the whisper eight talk because those who have already formed their opinion will not change. Yes, but we change off it. Is that's how we remove the guy from the chat because he's gonna always come with that, you know. Yes. Pull up Jamal Lowe stats today. Think we went through that Drea. We went through that. It showed almost done. We just got through the comments and I clear up something, you know. JD, can you do more interviews on your channel in the future? Sometimes, you know, the problem is I'm an honest person, you know. I'm an honest person and a mad person, you know. That is my problem, you know. Irie vibes, you know. I would love to, you know, but my behavior sometimes is, I'm just different, yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just different, you know. I'm not doing YouTube for the same thing. You know, I'm just, yeah. I don't know what to answer that, you know, man. If I have time, I will do the interviews. Then that's all I know. But it's sometimes I'm just too busy. My timings, I vibes, and a lot of people have their own timings, and I can't match their timings. So that's why I can't do the interviews them. But I've gotten all of the interviews. Every single. No, I think only one person I never got an interview with would have been Dennis Strong, and it's because I never tried to look interview. But I had interviews set up for majority of the people, but I just couldn't make the times that they want. Remember, my time zone is very far, you know. You get me? Don't all players want to represent their country? Um, I'm not sure. You have people that might not want to represent their country and want to represent somewhere else. You know, he was injured. Okay, he was injured. All right, thanks. Jaden Anthony scored today again. Let's talk about him. Um, Yes, 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 man. If Jaden Anthony, as what we said. No, God is love. The reason why people said to leave it alone, because God is love. If I talk 50 positive and I question one thing, God is love, you same one are going to come here and beat me. So the people them just said, better we just don't talk nothing at all, and we try to avoid it on the streams every day. And people come in here and true, we show them respect when they make a comment. We continue posting it. You understand me? We continue reading it, and that's why. You get me? So if we can just avoid it, God is love, and you can have some God in the damn stream. um, make we just do it this way, God is love. Come on, man. Come on, man. We are trying to give you the positive way you want. And then you still want we have to talk about it. And then it turned into a war, God is love. Come on, man. Yes, 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 Umzo. I think you're gonna see a lot of people never showing up on this channel, Again, yeah. Because I think I don't even want it myself. Me myself don't really want it. You know? Yeah. Because I'm kind of different, Yeah, but sometimes, because I respect you guys and you want certain things, I just give it to you. But if it was up to me, I would do nothing. I would just do my normal things that I've done on the channel and keep on researching and come up with information that you want. Yeah, Jaden Anthony, but he has not scored as yet, Chris Smith. So we can't talk about him. He has not, no, not scored, but he has not committed to Jamaica as yet. So that's why it's hard for me to put him in the Reggae Boys. It depends on what school you go to. Be prepared for the MLS. If you are in a top 25 school, your chances are high. Okay, well he was talking about it. I think it's a good interview, and that's why that's why the man finished stop put up 50,000 videos, because that interview was a good one that people could actually clearly see what the guy is saying and work it out. You know what? It just lost because the Reggae Boys category of 50,000 video come out. So you don't even get to see it. But please, if you don't have a chance, go and watch that one. JD, I think some of these Jamaican kids playing in this Casa thing might get scholarship if they play good tonight. Yeah, I would love for Blake to get a scholarship. Blake is a definite talent that I see can go places. Yes. No, no, no. It's good, man. It's good, Umza. I'm not gonna go into those things, You know. Uh, I no, no. I know God is love. You're worried me every day. Yeah, I went missing because I got no. You call me, cuss me every minute, just the same, every time. I can just prepare for a cussing every single time, every single time. Jamaica Schoolboy All-Star playing today. Yes, I know it's playing today, but I can watch it after. Don't. That's the power of the internet. Oh my God, yo, guys, when the clan them will get out of the news? Why clan man them always always in the news, man? Why the man them can't just come out of the news for a while, man? Why the man them can't come out of the news for a while, man? Give that Jamaican people them some Yeah, man, I know you watch it, man. Bossing around for cuss me out. A true bossy, God is love. A true bossy starts, a true me attack. That's time come back over here. Because I made a bun me for a while. Yeah, man, he made a bun me for a while. A true, him say, what me I say, a true. That's time come back over. South Cry said some channels are under Phoenix dictatorship, are on a payroll. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Why what if money the money have then for your YouTube channels? Well, I want to money the money have. Boy, them comment there and trouble in man. A certain coach talk about system, and when you see their team play, it's just kick and run down system. So cry. Why you probably so cry and trouble in man? All right, J Taylor. Okay, no problem, big boss. All right. I mean, what I should do? Okay, okay, okay. So I'm gonna copy this link for J Taylor. Cause J Taylor send me things. I expect me to know how to do it. All right. So let me copy. Let me copy this thing. Copy link. All right. So I'm gonna copy a link for J Taylor, guys, and share it here. Hold on. I have to get that J Taylor. Let me try share it to my next phone. Share it to my next phone and then send it. You can't send me things on the fly, bro. You can have sent me it before, man. All right. So let me post this for J Taylor in the chat, and people can go and support J Taylor there. I think that's what he meant. Right, right, J Taylor. All right. So I'm gonna copy this here. Copy link. All right. All right. So that is a link for J Taylor. What are you doing over the? You're doing the show and like the podcast after, right? So guys, if you want to watch J Taylor podcast, you can just click that link and definitely go and support him right there. All right. Yeah, man. Okay, no problem, no problem. Well, I will do it on the next stream, J Taylor. You can't come at the back of the stream telling me to do something. There's this brother. All right. Okay, God is love. Okay, okay, okay. All right, no problem. All right, no problem. And what is wrong with Lawrence in the chat? Lawrence giving a little bit of trouble in the chat. All right. Okay, go and listen. It's a podcast. So if you're at work and want to hear J Taylor beating people, he's worse than me. So make sure you go and listen to J Taylor, you know? And J Taylor with the professional name Elite Sport TV rebranding. Okay. All right. I've dropped the link. So people go and listen to J Taylor. If it J Taylor can handle the pressure. I don't have any time for that. I want thumb down people and all heap of thing if me have time. Me not waste time. J Taylor will reason with you. Me not have time. So go and support J Taylor. Jamaica kids have a lot of talent, so we need to call these so-called English born players. Um, we need to look into our own players. Look at what we got in the All-Star. Wilson, the problem is with the Wilson. Um, they are all our players, and that is the problem. I know you can't see it because you can't resonate to it because you don't know it. I totally understand that. But tell you what, me and other people that have their kids overseas and their families overseas know it, so they can resonate to it. And I think when you come onto the diaspora, it's kind of more people. You get me? With the people that's born in Jamaica that can show affinity to more things than just Jamaican people born on the land. You know, yes. So we can resonate to more. So that's why we talk about it. So if you want to just resonate to who you know online, I have no problem. All right. It's just for people who want to listen from work. All right, no. All right, guys, make sure to go there. Make sure to go there and support J Taylor. He's doing his thing and he's organized. So definitely go there and check out the J Taylor. Let me drop it a few more time so you can just go there and return back. All right. Liam Bailey is the reason why YouTubers are doing sports commentary. Advocate News. I don't think I know much about YouTube. I don't think I know about YouTube. I think I am doing YouTube before Liam Bailey playing football and was successful on YouTube before Liam Bailey playing football on a high level. So let that sink in. All right, let that sink in. So I think you're just lying. YouTube around for a long time advocate, not because you just know about something. Okay, not me. Okay, because I don't know what you're talking about. You can't say me I do YouTube for cover lay and bill. That's a madness. Um, Jamaica problem is not the player. It's the fact that we don't practice how to keep the ball for a longer period. So, how the game going? How the game going, guys? How the game going? How the game going? Are you putting out any more content, solids where people can find you and stuff? Let them know. Let them know where to find you. All right. So, guys, this video, we're just gonna go around a minute or two. So, drop your questions so we can drop it in, and move on. All right. So, this is just another one that chopped up. Tomorrow we'll come back with all the players, them championship, English Premier League, and worldwide as well, because we want to give you some takes and most of the other players them that will be playing for the national team. CM Boy, and tell JD to pull the player since he never played. He never played. What you talking about, Christmas? Christmas? I can't, the fight in the chat, bro. I pull up all of the players that I have on the list, Christmas. It starts at 8. Okay, so that means I can actually watch it. All right, no problem, no problem, no problem. All right, so big bad people. Thanks another one. Yeah. Thanks another one. Obviously, I'm very saddened that you have some crosses came at the back end of the video, but they won't come back on the channel, because we are not afraid to lose subscribers. We are okay because we want we want the right subscribers. Like Blake said that he wants the right players, not the best players. But I want the best subscribers, but I know they are the right subscribers at the same time. So if you know you're amongst the right subscribers and you want the real authentic thing for Jamaica, and other places, because I don't just talk Jamaican things, definitely support this channel and the Imaxit channel. Mans will be going to Africa, where I'm from, to burn down the building, and the African videos them soon. So look out for that. All right, JD. How come I don't see your YouTube bulldog out here in the comment attacking people? Who is YouTube bulldog? People, this show, we have to cut this show out. I'm slowing now. I'm slowing now. I'm slowing now, man. I'm slowing now. I'm really slowing now. I'm really slow. This man have been saying this for the entire stream. Yeah, man, a good show, man. But some of them people, them come for try offset our channel. A lot of them, guys, I'm telling you, a lot of them glad when we were trying to gone down. You realize not a dog no know so we're trying to gone down. You think nobody have the power to share a link? It's like how JT will come and say the link of a JD channel. You think none of them want me have 20,000 more subscribers? You must say mad, man. So JT that real youth. Yeah, man, we don't really care. So big up all of the people them, and we just do this back tomorrow. We're gonna stick to only football. We're not talking about no man when not playing the football, and we're not talking about no agent, because we don't want nothing for nobody, and we're talking about football. So when you come here, a football we're talking about. Wait, you got other places drama. All right, and that was it. So thanks very much. Smash the like button on your way out. If you like the video, if you don't, you put a dislike on it. Me do have a business, but do anything, man. Big up. Take care.